Have you ever wondered what it took for humans to set foot on the moon? Enter the Gemini program, NASA's second human spaceflight endeavor. Born in the year 1961, its mission was to pioneer techniques essential for advanced space exploration. The program's astronauts underwent rigorous training, preparing for tasks they'd carry out in the celestial void. Beyond just reaching for the stars, Gemini sought to master the art of space travel. And so, the Gemini program became a crucial stepping stone in the journey to the moon. Now, let's dive into the top 10 fascinating facts about the Gemini program, starting with number 10. The 10th fact is rather unique. Gemini was the first space program to include an astronaut who had already been in space. That's right. Gus Grissom, a seasoned astronaut, was a part of the Gemini program, making it a pioneer in multiple space travels for astronauts. Moving on to fact number 9. Ever wondered why the program was named Gemini? Well, it's because the program was designed to carry two astronauts. Gemini in astrology is represented by twins, which perfectly symbolizes the dual astronaut approach of the program. Now on to fact number 8. The Gemini 7 mission set a record that left everyone in awe. It lasted for a staggering 14 days in space. Just think about it. A full 2 weeks floating in the vast expanse of space. Can you imagine spending 2 weeks floating in the vast expanse of space? Moving on to our 7th fact about the Gemini program. This ingenious program was the first to successfully change its orbit while in space. This was a significant achievement as it paved the way for more complex maneuvers in future missions. Now let's glide into fact 6. The Gemini 8 mission, led by Neil Armstrong and David Scott, was the first to perform a successful docking in space. This was a crucial step towards achieving the goal of landing a man on the moon. Finally, we arrive at fact 5. The Gemini program enabled the first American spacewalk. Astronaut Edward H. White II made history by stepping outside his spacecraft and floating freely in the vacuum of space for 23 minutes. This was a monumental moment not just for America but for mankind as a whole. And that was just the beginning of a series of groundbreaking achievements. Are you ready for the top 4 astounding facts about the Gemini program? Let's dive right in with fact 4. The Gemini program wasn't just about reaching for the stars, it was about preparing us for the moon. Yes, you heard it right. Gemini laid the groundwork for the Apollo lunar missions. It was a stepping stone, a critical piece in the puzzle that led us to that one small step for man. Moving on to fact 3. Gemini wasn't just about astronauts and rockets, it was also about technology. Specifically, the Gemini 5 mission introduced the first computer system in space. Imagine that. This was a time when computers were the size of rooms, and yet they managed to fit one into a spacecraft. And now, fact 2. The Gemini program cost a whopping $1.3 billion. But wait, before you gasp, remember that this was a fraction of the Apollo program's cost. With these achievements, the Gemini program was truly a game changer. And now, for the most interesting fact about the Gemini program. Despite not garnering as much fame as the Apollo program, the Gemini program holds its own with substantial achievements that laid the groundwork for future space exploration. With advancements in docking and extravehicular activity, Gemini played a crucial role in propelling us further into the cosmos. So, while it may not have the same name recognition, let's not forget the indispensable contribution of the Gemini program. Indeed, the Gemini program was an unsung hero in the history of space exploration. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Universal Facts for more cosmic chronicles.